Kieran, performance and a result to be proud of today. Another big step forward in this journey the club's been on over the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, I think so. I thought it was a really good game. That's important to us. Since I arrived here, one of the big things on the checklist was, making Portman Road a fantastic place to come and watch football, give the supporters an entertaining game and a team to be proud of and represent the club well, and they've certainly done that today, so that's a big positive. I think, of course, we want to get as many points as we can, but again, to compete as we did against a team of the calibre that Aston Villa are, and a team now with great familiarity that have been working under a very, very good manager, with almost the same group of players for a few seasons now, and us, as we know, to be very much a team building and rebuilding at the moment, so to be as competitive as we were in the game, I think is a big positive, and another point and another game unbeaten, and we move on.
Could have won it towards the end, you were the team pushing for it.
Yeah, we could have, and I think, look, we always back ourselves at Portman Road that's going to be the case. We think if we can make the game competitive, if we can impose ourselves in the game and it goes to the later stages, then we back to our fitness. We'll always hold strong, and we know here with the crowd that they'll always give us the extra yard and the extra edge, and they've done that. So we had a lot of set plays, some moments around the box, and credit to them, they stood up and defended the set plays very well as they do, and we weren't quite able to get it over the line.
The word on Lindsay, that 2 goals today has been a real handful. He seems to have taken to the Premier League really well.
He has a good day for him, and he should be proud. I'm sure his family's proud as well. And yeah, he's had a good start all in all. He's still, as I've said, he's still very, very young. There's still a lot to be leading the line week in, week out in the Premier League, and there's certainly areas for improvement still. He certainly has, more consistency to come in the game, and I still think he can improve a lot physically, mentally and technically and tactically as well. So he's still got some real growth to come. So to do what he's done in the first, handful of Premier League games, goals he scored, the way he's shown that he can impact the ball in, his hold-up play, his general play, and, some of his defensive work is really coming on well, but still a lot to come. So, yeah, I think he's developing well, and we're really happy to have him here.
I said that he thought that you played the game in the second half that he thought you were going to play, rather than perhaps in the first half. What did you say at the half time?
No, we just needed to... the goals, of course, were a setback because we put ourselves in a good position in the game. And we just needed to adjust some things, step on a little bit more from our defensive shape. Villa had a couple of spells of possession that were longer than what we would want at home, and managed to control the ball with the game, control the game with the ball. So we needed to be more aggressive from a shape and, take more aggressive decisions out of possession of when to jump and apply pressure. And we've done that in the second half, which give us more momentum in the game, more territory in the game. I still think in the first half we probably had the better chances, maybe created clearer chances than we did in the second half. But certainly second half we managed to control them earlier and pin them into their half a little bit more, and able to get a good level of domination in the game. But I think there was positives across first and second half.
Were you disappointed with the goals conceded?
No, you always are. Of course, the first goal's it's a mistake. We're going to make them. Everyone's human, everyone's trying their best. It's a lot of players playing their first games in the Premier League, and the ruthlessness of the execution to punish you when you make a mistake is really, really high. So it's one mistake and a clearance, and it's really ruthlessly punished by Aston Villa. But when we make those, it's important as a team how we can collectively, continue to keep going for the 90 minutes and help our teammate out by delivering a good performance that gets us something from the game. So pleasing thing is we managed to do that.
Talking about Jason Chapman here, I think you're speaking to some of the new players that you've not met before, and I think he's 4 out of 4 now, isn't he? Unbeaten.
Is he unbeaten as well? Oh, well played. Yeah, he's a great guy. We always enjoy when he comes over. We know that, that part of the ownership group and the link to the firefighters and the Arizona pension fund is an important part of our ownership group, and Jason represents that really well as being a really important link to the values that we hold in terms of resilience and running towards adversity. So he represents that well. So he's also a great guy. So every time he comes over, we're happy, and the players who've been here like to meet him, and the new players like to meet him. So nice to have him here.
Obviously, 4 draws in a row now, Kieran, lots of positives from the display. Do you feel like you're getting closer and closer to that elusive first win? Yeah,
we feel like we're really competitive in every game. It's not like, the games are 7. The last game was 8 days ago. Each game's different. It's not like, inch by inch another 2% and we get a win, because next Saturday's game might be completely different. So we need to start from scratch every week, but I think there's more good things in each performance in general. Of course, it's not always a linear line. Today I thought was the most clear chances that we've created, and that's been something that we've needed to improve from the first games. Our execution, where we've been getting to some really good positions. The games have had, we've had some momentum and opportunities, but we haven't managed to create enough clear chances, and today we did create some clear chances, so that's a big positive. It's another step, but we know, a first step for us is being competitive every week and going toe-to-toe with teams, being in the game until late on. Give yourself a chance then to get a win, hopefully, or to get a point from the game, and we're going to have to try and fight to do that for all 38 games. And the next challenge comes West Ham away on Saturday. It doesn't get any easier. We know it'll be another big test, but we'll go with a lot of the same characteristics as we did today, and I'm sure the results at the end of the season will, hopefully give us what we deserve by how we can develop this team and how well we can perform.